pull the handle. I'm not pulling. What's wrong with this guy?
You're throwing away. Eject, eject, eject.
Why are you like this, Tom?
Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Jimmy Kimmel.
Thank you. Give me a second to adjust my danger zone here. My banshees are caught in my inner shearing right now. All right, I'm good. Welcome, and congratulations. Welcome to the 95th Oscars. We made it. You made it. Congratulations. I know that being here tonight is a dream come true for most of the people in this room. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of it, especially this year when the world finally got out of the house to see the films you worked so hard to make the way you intended them to be seen, in a theater. And I also want to say that I am happy to see that Nicole Kidman has finally been released from that abandoned AMC where she has been held captive for almost 2 full years now. It's good to have you back, Nicole. And thank you for encouraging people who were already at the movie theater to go to the movie theater. You look great. Everybody looks so great. When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me? We have so many first-time nominees here. In the acting categories alone, there are 16 first-time nominees, including Jamie Lee Curtis, including Ana de Armas, Colin Farrell, Michelle Yeoh, Brendan Fraser, Ke Huy Quan. This is, I think, a great piece of Oscar trivia. 31 years ago, in 1992, Brendan Fraser and Ke Huy Quan were in a movie together. Remember which movie it was? Encino Man. 2 actors from Encino Man are nominated for Oscars. Okay? What an incredible night this must be for the 2 of you, and what a very difficult night for Pauly Shore. Maybe it's time to reboot Biodome. Why not? All the top 10 highest grossing films this year were sequels or franchises. They say Hollywood is running out of new ideas. I mean, poor Steven Spielberg had to make a movie about Steven Spielberg. Congratulations, Steven. Look at this, by the way. I want to say, right here, this is my favorite duo of the year, Steven Spielberg and Seth Rogen. What a pair. The Joe and Hunter Biden of Hollywood. Seth, what are you on right now? Be honest. Nothing? Mushrooms, right? Did you give one to Steven? Give him one. Let's see what happens. Maybe he'll make something crazy. Steven claims he's never even smoked weed, which I find hard to believe. You mean to tell me you were sober when you made a movie about an alien who eats Reese's Pieces all day and can't remember how to phone home? You were high as a bike when you made that movie. Steven is the first director to be nominated in 6 different decades for an Oscar. Remarkable. This time, as you know, he is nominated for The Fabelmans, which is by far his most personal film. They say, write what you know it. And they say also, write what you know your mom did with your dad's best friend. And Steven did that, and the result was yet another Oscar nomination for the great Michelle Williams, who is right there, Michelle. And The Fabelmans wasn't an easy shoot for Michelle. After almost every take, Spielberg would rush up to her with tears in his eyes, and he'd scream, "That's not how Mommy said it." I also want to extend congratulations to Steven's longtime collaborator, the maestro John Williams, who is now the oldest nominee in Oscar history. And he looks great. John turned 91 years old last month, and he's still scoring, if you know what I mean. And by the way, if you've never made love to the score from Raiders of the Lost Ark, do yourself a favor. Only Walt Disney, this is great, only Walt Disney has been nominated for more Oscars than John Williams. He's been nominated 53 times, and nominated 53 times, he's won 5, which honestly is not that great. But good luck tonight. It was a very good year for movies. Business is booming. I know people like to debate now which is better, movies or TV. But here's the thing, no matter how good a show is, there are some things movies could do that TV just can't. For example, a TV show can't lose $100 million. Is the gang from Babylon here? They know. I was just asking if they were here. I was welcoming them. At least Babylon got released in August. You know, Batgirl became the first superhero to be defeated by an accounting department. And then we had the big one, the long-awaited Avatar, The Way of Water, which gave the director, the producer, Jim Cameron, another opportunity to do what he loves to do more than anything else, drowning Kate Winslet. The sequel to Avatar, it's the most expensive movie ever made. Disney spent $2 billion on this movie. Just to break even, all of Nick Cannon's kids had to see Avatar 4 times. And they did, I guess. James Cameron is not here, by the way, tonight. You know a show is too long when even James Cameron can't sit through it. Some of the cynics are saying Jim Cameron isn't here because he didn't get a Best Director nomination. And while I find that very hard to believe about a man of such deep humility, he does have a point. I mean, how does the Academy not nominate the guy who directed Avatar? What do they think he is, a woman? Thank you, ladies. It was some year for diversity and inclusion. We have nominees from every corner of Dublin.